Hello guys, what's up? This is Dexter from Dexter Plays PH, and this is gonna be a different kind of video from my usual videos. This time I'm going to take on the nosebleed challenge, and what that means is I'm gonna have to speak English for the duration of this video. And this has been actually requested by some people coming into our channel and saying, please dude, speak in English, we cannot understand. So guys, this is for you. In this video, I'm gonna try to reveal all the secrets that I know about CryptoBlades, how you can start this game smarter, faster, better, and with all of these things in mind, you can have a better, fun experience playing CryptoBlades. So before I start, I would just like to thank everyone who supported our interview video with the founder of CryptoBlades, right? Croge. And yeah, just look at that face, a face you want to slap. Anyway, yeah, thank you very much for the very positive response regarding that video. Anyway, so let's begin. First, if you are starting CryptoBlades and you don't know where to begin, just go to cryptoblades.io, go to wiki getting started, and from here you'll know how to set up your MetaMask and how you can purchase skill. And these are the basic stuff you need in order to actually start playing CryptoBlades. So if you haven't done so yet, just go to this site and set up your MetaMask. All right. So after that, what I want you to do is check their social media channels, their Telegram and their Twitter, so you could get some kind of news. But the best source of news would always be their Discord channel. But unfortunately right now, okay, let's just go back, the membership cap has been reached at 100,000, and yeah, the founder just said that they're asking Discord to open up more space for them. Anyway, let's get on to the juicy part of this video. So first lesson for today. As you can see, I already have some accounts here. And for the purpose of this video, your first lesson will start with me creating a new account. So you can have multiple accounts within one MetaMask account. All right. So here, as you can see, I'll just click on create account. You should be on smart chain for everything to work, guys. All right, do not be on Ethereum mainnet. You should be at the smart chain. And like I said, just go here to getting started on how to set that up. All right, so let's get back to our main topic. I'm gonna create an account for this purpose. Okay, I'm gonna call it 14 because that's how I name my accounts, by number. So here, as you can see, I have my account now, and I'll just have to refresh this. Okay, so let's see. As you can see there, you might have to click on MetaMask again and click connect manually, and there you have it. We are now connected. So as you can see here, one recruitment of a character is 0.3827 skill. And if you don't have skill yet, right, you can always buy skill by clicking on this clicking on this link here or this here, and that should be an easy thing to do. All right, so for example, we already have our skill, and how do we start playing this game? First, let's look at our budget. For this example, I'm gonna look at sending this account one skill. So this will be like setting up an account for one skill challenge, and one skill is about $44, and in peso for my Filipino friends, that is around 2,200 pesos, more or less 2,300, right, depending on the conversion. But yeah, you get my point. Now, since I don't have a balance here, I don't have anything, the next lesson is how do you transfer funds from one account to another. So this is a bit of a advanced thing, but very easy to do. So click on assets and you go to skill, all right, and click on send. Now you click on transfer between accounts, and I'm going to, sometimes your account name might not appear, okay, so you might have to input manually, and here I just placed 14. So I'm gonna put here one skill, because that is the challenge. How are we gonna start with one skill? And of course you can scale this up as you wish, right? So I'm just gonna click on next, and then so this shows the transaction fee. The logo here shows Ethereum, but it usually is just BNB being spent here. So I'm gonna click on confirm, and we will have to wait for the transaction to finish. It usually finishes very, very fast, okay? But in case that you need to track it or you need to check it, you can just always click on the, what I call the activity or receipt, right? Click here, view at BSC scan. And this should help you track where your fund is. So it says here, success. And now let's go back here to our game and let's see if it is really successful. Yeah, there you go. So let's check. There's the fee for our transaction, and that should amount to about 0.09 US dollar. So probably in peso, it's around 6 pesos for our Filipino friends there. All right, so it's just a very, very minimal fee. Now let's go to our account. Now, the problem now, all right, since we have the skill here, right? So we need to add the token here. And how do we do that? First, we could go to anything, right? Skill, any place here like CoinGecko or whatever. Skill token address. And I'm just gonna click that. BSC scan. What we need here is this contract, all right? This contract. And I need to copy this and paste it over here. So I'm gonna click on connect here. We might need to. And yeah, here, copy address. And then we'll just have to add the token for skill and click on next. And there you go. Our skill is now reflected on our wallet. Now, I cannot start this game without having some gas, right? So we need more funds. We need more BNB. So what I do now is look for an account, or you can just top up your BNB. You know, it's a basic thing that you could research easily. A lot of videos is out there talking about that. So let me just see which account I could get some BNB from. So the one with the highest fund right now is this account. So yeah, I don't have gas fee, man. I really need to top up soon. Anyway, just click on BNB and yeah, click send. Transfer between my accounts, and you can, like I said, manually input the wallet. And let's go. Send 0.01. I'm gonna get 0.01 from that. Now, if you want to transfer full funds from one account to another, it doesn't work. Like for example, I might click this and I click next and it doesn't work. It shows an error. What you want to do is like change it a bit, right? Like leave some crumbs. So I changed this into 5 and that would help it work. All right, so that's just an advanced tip for you guys. So let us go back to sending our BNB right now. So yeah, and that is how you send funds from one account to another. So let's go back this account. So we'll just wait for the BNB to arrive. And yeah, I might have to pause this video for a bit. Alright, so our BNB is now here, and this is the juicy part of our demonstration. So now I have one skill and I have some gas. The next thing I want to do is just click on this thing, this button, and we are gonna get our first character. So I really have no plan of creating new characters, but because of this video I have to right now, because I would just want to give you the best demonstration that I could give, right? So from here, what's gonna happen is that this thing, approved skill spend, would appear, and we need to wait for it to get approved, and we might have to click another time. All right, you see, mint character, it's the next step, and it says unapproved. You might need to click this and manually click confirm. And that usually, guys, is one of the problems new people are having when trying to create their account. And yeah, we'll just have to wait for now. And there you go. The transaction has been finished. We got an Earth character. Now, a lot of people have been asking, Dex, is there any particular element that is superior to the other? Well, the answer, guys, is there is none. All right? Now, when you do summon a first character, your first character on a fresh account, you do get a random 1-star weapon, and I don't know if there's any higher random gift weapon, but as far as I know, it's just 1 star, and the element is actually random. So as of now, we have an earth character, and we have a water weapon. So that's no good for us. And the next thing we want to do, and a lot of people have been, stuck on this part. What do I do? Do I recruit another character, or do I buy a weapon, right? Do I use this weapon, or do I buy a weapon? Well, the thing that I would recommend, guys, is you check the market first. After summoning your first character, just go to the market and click on browse weapons. At least if you are short on budget, at least get a 2-star weapon and set this up to low to high or high to low. I'm gonna do the reverse. I'm gonna go high to low and then click on the last page. All right, it's just a personal preference, guys. You don't have to make a big deal about it. But yeah, the next lesson here is how do you choose a good weapon for your character. All right, so there are 3 things that you are looking for, all right, when looking at a weapon. For 2-star weapon, of course, you know, here, this is 295 at 0.03 skill. This weapon is actually good, and the reason why is because it has a 295 roll out of 300. So let me explain. 3 levels of importance when checking weapons. First, the color of the weapon, okay? The element. We have an earth character here. The first and most important thing you want to do is you must have a weapon that matches that color, all right? Now, next thing out of the 3 criteria is this number here, 295. Level 1 weapon or 1-star weapon could only go up to 200, all right? That is its maximum. For 2-star weapon, it could go up to 300. That's why I said this 295 here is pretty good, right? And the third thing that you want is if this main color matches this color here, this sub color, all right, that is even better. But you must know that the number here, the roll here, is more important than this matching, all right? So for 3-star, let's check for 3-star this time. I'm gonna go to the last page again, right? And I'm gonna check 357. For 3-star weapon, guys, the maximum is 400, and for 4-star weapon, the maximum is 400 as well, but the difference is it could roll 2 times, right? And for 5-star, it's the same. It's just 400 maximum per roll, okay? But it could roll 3 times. So that is how you want to check if you have a good weapon. So for example here, 389 over 400, that is pretty sick. All right, that is pretty good. But you gotta consider your budget. So for me, I only have 0.6 budget left. I am given this choice of getting a weapon, an expensive weapon, or should I go for another character, right? But in this video, what I'm trying to do is find that weapon first. I want to know what color I should be sticking to. And the reason here is that you want your main squad to have the same element. And the reason is because, these weapons could be used by everyone. So if you're just starting out and you are on a strict budget, just choose a single weapon. So for here, I am faced with the decision of buying something that is pretty cheap, 0.03. Okay, so the lowest one here is 0.02, or I could opt to go for a higher tier, which is 3 stars. Okay, so here, let's see. Let's set this to the last page. And as you can see, guys, the price could be as much as times 4 or 5 of a 2-star. Okay, so as you can see here, this is 0.10 skill, so that's 5 times the price of a 2-star. So for these purposes, I would just buy, all right, a 2-star weapon. Okay, because for me, I have a lot of accounts and I want them to have some kind of, weapon. Everyone should have a weapon across all accounts, so I could only afford to give them this kind. So 0.02 versus 0.03, it's just a matter of personal preference from here, guys. With a difference of 0.01 skill, would it matter? Would it be better? It's up to you guys. But for now, I'm just gonna be penny pinching for a bit. So I'm just gonna choose this and buy this. So that is one way of starting this game, right? Get that weapon. Now, another thing that you might do instead of getting this weapon is you might want to click on any and search for any element. And the reason you want to do this is you might not want to stick to that character. Let's say you have a bigger budget, but you wanna start with a 4-star weapon. And if starting with 4-star weapon, you have this choice of choosing the color. So what I mean by that is just click on any element here so that you could choose the cheapest best weapon that you could get. All right, and the color of your character would later be changed if you just sell it or just trade it with other people. So that is another way of approaching this game. So right now, I have this skill. I could actually buy a 4-star weapon. So it's really up to you guys which you think is more important in your case. But if you are just starting out with one character, my advice is put priority in getting those 4 characters in line first before getting any expensive weapon. Well, that's just a personal preference, okay guys? Because I believe that 4 characters with a 2-star weapon could earn more than a single character with a 4-star sword. Okay, so that is one way of doing this. Now, another way of approaching this question is that how much are characters in the marketplace? So let's see. Browse character. We could just sort here again from high to low, and I'll just go on the last page, and here I could just check for any character and any level. Now, this approach has an advantage as well. All right, if you could find something that is cheaper than 0.38 something or how much we started, yeah, if you can find something like that, then you wouldn't have to be in the mercy of the random, giving of a character. But as you can see here, they are a bit more expensive, right, than the default price of getting a character. A little bit expensive. So it's up to you guys. For me, right now, what is more applicable in my situation actually is me getting another recruit. And the reason for that is because I have multiple accounts and not everything in my account is fully occupied. For example, this, right? I could summon another character and just transfer it here. So transferring of characters and transferring of weapons in this game is possible. And we already did a video about that, and you can just check that out in our video. Now, let's go back to our first account. So for example, I don't have any other account. So in this video, I'll just have to recruit a new one. All right, I'm just gonna have to recruit a new one. Okay, so like I said, if you want to go straight green, go green. Okay, that 0 point something that you're gonna save from getting a random character might not be worth it, or it might be worth it. But for example, I want to just show you the randomness of this game. So I'm gonna click on recruit. Okay, so hopefully we will be given a a good color, something that is missing in our roster. So all right, I might have to pause this until we get this approved. Okay, here we go. Like I said, it's a 2-step process mostly, and you just click on confirm again and wait for the character to get minted. All right, so there guys, I have minted a lightning character. So it looks like we don't have a matching color. So that's when this next thing that you want to do applies, right? If you have tried to get 2 characters first and praying for RNG to be on your mercy, well, this time it's not on our mercy. So what do? The next option is to look for a weapon whichever is cheaper than the 2 elements that you have. So for example, we have earth here, which one has an available weapon that is cheap, that is affordable for me. This is 295 at 0.03, or 287 at 0.02, or do I choose a lightning weapon? So this is another option. So as you can see here, guys, I think the lightning thing. Oh, look at this. This is perfect roll, right? So for me, this is a good weapon. I might just get this, right? Right? So I'll just buy it for a 0.01 skill. So as you can see, right, you have multiple things to think about. And by this, I already saved 0.2 skills. Instead of buying that 0.03 earth weapon, I just bought a max roll. Although it's power, right? It's power, it's neutral. Well, it's still max roll. Okay? So we're still waiting for this to get approved. And then it usually is two-step again. Then you have to click on confirm. Now, if you happen to see your purchase like turn red with a very large BNB transaction fee or gas fee, it might mean that somebody has already bought that weapon or that character. All right, so if that happens to you, all you have to do is just reject the transaction and look for another weapon. So that is pretty cool. We have here a weapon now. Now that we have a weapon, what's another thing that we could do? Okay, so you could actually, by the way, use Reforge. If you're kind of a gambler type of a player, you can use Forge and it would give you some percentage of getting 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, up to 5 star. So 5 star is just 1% chance, okay? And it's estimated that you need to spend around 6 skill forging things in order for a 5-star weapon to come out. But still, if you are lucky, I've heard people rolling 5 stars in their first times 10 forge. Alright, so forging multiple times is also an option. But this I'm showing you is the more sure and measurable way. Anyway, after getting your first characters in line, the next thing you want to do is actually go into a combat. Now this used to be like 40 default, so let's just get Slough Shun and just choose our weapon now. So as you can see here, like I said, there is no dominant or overly powered element when it comes to weapons and characters. It's just like rock, paper, scissors. In our case, thunder is stronger, I'm sorry. Thunder is stronger than water, okay? Pikachu is stronger than Squirtle, okay? And Pikachu is weak against Grox, Pokemons. Anyway, let's go. I'm gonna attack this guy. And as you can see here, usually you wanna attack something that is the weakness of your character, and the XP power should be something that is, low or mid-range, okay? So when we say low, it's like plus 28, plus 29, and the mid-range would play around plus 30, 31, up to 32 probably. 32 is a little bit unsafe. But one thing that you could do in order to ensure that you win or just increase the chances of winning is you using some kind of a simulator. I'm just gonna put this simulator here for you guys in the description box, the link here. And what it does is it could show you your win percentage. And for this video, I'm gonna show you how it works. Now, go to this site and then click on add account and just click on that wolfie there that likes to eat lots of gas. Copy this to clipboard and just put a name. I'm gonna put here 14 for now, and you can rename it later on, and just add the address. Now guys, question, is this thing safe? Is my wallet safe? Just a tip guys, never ever put your seed phrase or your recovery phrase in the website except for MetaMask. Even so, just be careful because some apps might pretend to be MetaMask, so you have to be double careful, okay? So let's go here. So once you find a website that asks for a seed phrase, run away, okay? So here, I'm just gonna go here, number 14, and click on Combat Simulator. Now, I'm just gonna select the character, the weapon that he's gonna use, and select the multiplier. You can choose to use 40 stamina or 200 stamina. For this purpose, the first attack that you're gonna do will just be 40 stamina, in my opinion, okay? And there's a reason for that. So here, we are 95% sure that we would win this battle. Right now, you can see these are all red because, like I said, Thunder's weakness is Earth. And, you know, do not attempt. Just don't attempt. So let's just click on 40 here. I'm just gonna click on fight. Now, here's the next thing that every beginner should understand. This thing here that you see as the gas fee, that is false, okay? That is not true, okay? That is just an estimate. And if we check that, that would be 0.8 of a dollar. That is a very, very big gas fee, but that is not true. Nothing to worry about. Just click on confirm, and I will show you where to get the real gas fee so that you could compute how much you are earning, right? So let's just put out a calculator as well, and we'll see how much a level 1 character with a 2-star weapon would earn. So it got us this amount of skill, and that is about 25% of a dollar, right? Okay, 25% of a dollar. And we spent how much gas? So this is what I mean when I say receipt. So this is the receipt. This is a bit pretty high gas fee right now. So yeah, it's a 0.32 of a dollar. So as you can see, guys, that is a negative, what do you call this? Negative equation for us. Our earning is a little bit lower than the gas fee. Now, this is a bit of a trick question or trick situation from us. Are we gonna just say that, oh, I'm not earning enough. I'm just earning more gas fee than I'm earning. So why is this game doing that to me, right? So the reason is that for now, we are actually on a temporary lower rewards right now because the economy is being fixed right now by the devs. And the reason also is that what you want to do and wait for is the level 11. This used to be the case before. People were just hitting, right? Hitting the AIs and getting reimbursement with their gas fee when the hype wasn't there yet. Okay, so it's something you might want to consider. And let's just attack some more, or rather, what you want to do from this point is just use the stake, right? Go to the stake, and the reason you want to do this is because you want this countdown timer to start. Because here, every time you attack, your XP and skill will be stored for here temporarily, and you could actually claim this skill already, but you will suffer a 15% tax deduction or reduction, right? And how much is that? You can just click here. Oh, sorry. You just want to do this, and let's say withdraw this. It's just gonna get your 15% from it. Okay. Now, what you want to do is put it on stake instead, the first attack. The reason here is you want it to start the timer, the 7-day timer, because that 7-day timer negates the tax, okay? So we are gonna have to spend a little bit of BNB here, another gas fee, and we'll just show how much it costs in a little bit. All right, and there you have it, okay? So we just spent this much for BNB. Let's see. So that is $0.26, okay? And now we can see that the timer has appeared. Okay, so sorry, the reward is locked, and you have to wait around 7 days for this to be unstaked. Okay, you unstake it manually. I'm gonna give you an example later on using another account. But yeah, so that is a success for us. We have started the timer, and here, just for this timing sake, I'm just gonna show you what happens when you use a character with not matching weapons. Okay, so what could happen? As you can see here, I could attack the lower or the weaker elements, and for this case, I wouldn't dare attack a fire. Okay, And between these two, this guy has 2 points less power. So I'm just gonna attack this guy. And it says insufficient fund. So why is that? Let's see. Okay, it's probably because we don't have enough BNB already. Okay, we've spent all of our gas doing this transaction. So let me just check. That is really the case. So yeah, I'm gonna pause this video and transfer more BNB to this account. Now, as a side experiment, I'm gonna try to load up my account with some kind of free BNB in this faucet. We will try if they're gonna give us, and they might show us it wouldn't work because we have some funds here, or the minimum should be 0.001 for you to receive something. But yeah, for the purpose of this video, let us just check. Okay, give me BNB. Funding request accepted. And let's see. I'm gonna pause this video and we'll see what happens next. Alright, let's see our account now. And it says funded. What is this? Peggy token. Okay, gonna check on a little bit if this works. Yeah, so it would tell you that it wouldn't allow you for another 24 hours for you to get the next funding, but it looks like they didn't give us that much funding. So the only choice I have is to really get and transfer BNB to my account. And another thing that you could also do if you don't have any fund, okay, and you have extra skill lying around, what you could do is swap. And swapping means, you know, you could just look here, like I said, leave some crumbs so that it would work, and it could get swapped to BNB. And you can use this depending on your situation. Right now, I don't want to do this because skill right now isn't that high when it comes to the price. So I'm holding my skills right now and just moving my BNBs around. Okay, so I'm gonna pause this video and get that fee or to get that fund on my test account right now. All right, so I guess we have the fund now, right? I got it. I'm gonna attack again using an unmatching weapon. Okay, I'm gonna choose 40 right now, and I'm gonna attack this guy. All right, let's do this. Now, one thing that you might notice in other YouTubers is they might change this to 2100. Okay, and that doesn't really affect the gas limit that much or the gas spent that much, but just in case you find that the network is congested, this might happen. It happens sometimes when too much people are playing. Okay, you might want to increase the gas price here to 5.01, and putting the limit here would ensure that you don't go overboard. Even if you put 6 here, it means you're paying more to get your transaction across, right? And this means you're putting some limit on it. Okay, so because I don't have that much funds in my account, I'm just gonna put 5.01 here for example. Okay, and we're gonna compare the gas fee again later across these two attacks that we made. Okay, so let's just wait a little bit for this attack to come through. All right, and we have gained this much skill. Okay, and this much XP as well. So I'm just gonna put this here, skill to USD. So that is around 0.25 of a dollar. Okay, and then our gas fee right now is, yeah, this used to be smaller before, guys, you know. Yeah, so it's 0.29 of a dollar. As you can see, this actually is the first time I have made a video wherein the cost of the gas fee is greater than the skill earning. But skill is skill, guys. Remember this. Skill is skill. Whatever the value of skill right now, if you believe in the game and that in the future the skill would be higher, okay? BNB right now is just crazy expensive, but skill is on the downside. But if you believe, like I said, if you believe the game, just keep on farming the skill, and when if the price of the skill rises up, this becomes a different story. Okay, so like I said, this is the first time I've encountered this equation, a negative equation. Anyway, so that is the example for attacking with different values. So what do we do next from here? Alright, so as you can see, the earning went here, and the next decision that I need to make, if this is a fresh account, is do I sell this Earth character now? And that is an option, okay? What could I do? First, I could just get all this stamina, okay? Get all this stamina, use everything, do a higher attack here. Now, one thing to notice here, guys, if you wanna save on gas fee, is you wanna do a full-on attack, right? I'm gonna give you an example of a full-on attack here before we get on to maximizing the color of your characters. So here, I'm just gonna check which among these guys are the weakest, is the weakest. So this guy is the weakest. Just gonna click on 160 here, and I'm gonna click on fight. So this, guys, is how we might, right, save gas fee and get a positive return on our attack. So I'll just pause this video again. Alright, here we go. So we used 160 stamina and we got this much skill. So right now, this is how much we spent. And then as for the gas fee, this is how much gas fee we used. So right now, the equation is looking positive. The equation is looking better. You have technically doubled your money, okay? You spent $23 to get a little bit of, skill. And then, yeah, you just minus that part of that double, and then you get a profit, more than 100% profit with that gas fee. So if the skill value goes up, it's gonna be an even better story. So here, guys, you see, I have earned some experience points. And right now, what do you do with these experience points? Because as you can see here, we are still level 1. Well, experience points here in this game are actually claimed. They first get pulled and then you can claim them. And the one thing that you want to do before clicking this is you want to make sure that your character goes to the next tier of more earning before you click on that claim XP. And I'm gonna give you this XP calculator to show you how much skill or XP you need in order to get to the next tier. So this is a level 1 character. So just put it there, and the current XP it has is 0, right? Because we haven't claimed anything yet. So I'm gonna put 0 here, and as you can see, I need 220 XP for me to get to level 11 and save on gas fee. So if you click here, it's gonna this wolf is gonna ask for more fees, right? Gas fee. So just wait for this to turn 220. Just go here, guys. bit.ly/cbexp table. So it's a free tool that we made for you guys. So going back, questions about stamina. Does stamina regenerate? Yes, they do, and it regenerates 1 point every 5 minutes. The good thing about this game is it shows you when it's gonna full. So it says here at 11:52 p.m. my time, it's gonna be full. So I could just go back at 11 p.m. or near 12 midnight in order to do another full attack, or I could just attack midway, as long as this turns 40, I could attack immediately. So it is up to you again, right? But what we want to do right now is to have a positive return on your attack. What you want to do is attack with more stamina. Okay, so here, what is my next step? What do I need to do? I need to get rid of this guy and get a better color so I can attack, consume all of my stamina, and then go to the market and just click on list NFTs. Okay, list NFTs, show characters, click on any. I could click this and then list character, and it's gonna ask me how much I want to sell it. So if I want to sell it 0.45, and what's gonna happen is that the marketplace is gonna add 10%. So what the other people is gonna see as the price would be 0.495. So it's up to you. I might not sell this. The reason is because I have some accounts that needs more Earth character, probably, right? So if I do have that, like for example, maybe this This account, for example, that I have has only 3 lightnings, right? So I might put another lightning here. But for example, I only have 3 earth in my other account. I could just transfer it there, right? So right now, I am not gonna sell this, but that is one option you could do. Another option you could do is go to some kind of Discord or Facebook groups wherein they openly trade characters. So you can do that, trade colors with another person. Just make sure that is a trusted person, because right now we have a manual trading that's happening. One guy sends the character, another must send it, and there's no checking in between, no. But the good thing is the devs are developing something that's gonna make our trading lives easier and more secure, so we just have to wait for that. So yeah, once I list this for sale, okay, and it's on the market, all I have to do is wait for it to get sold. And the reason we recommend that you attack with your stamina is so that, you know, your first earnings are not wasted. And if it stays on the marketplace for quite some long time before getting sold, you know, at least you already got your early pay from that character. So that is one thing. And when it gets sold, those skill is gonna reflect here directly to your MetaMask wallet. So yeah, that is basically it, guys. That is how you start this game. Now, as a bonus, all right. Question about weapons. Your weapons have durability, and it could actually sustain up to 4 characters. The reason they put this durability here is they just want people not to abuse passing weapons to another account and another account. So yeah, another thing that you want to take notice of is when you buy something from the market, or you put something out in the market and it gets sold, it gets locked for 24 hours. So no transaction would be able to pass through these characters that are recently traded or sold. Okay, so that's one thing you could put into mind. Now, here's the advanced thing about this game. Okay, this is how you actually earn more than what you could earn from just attacking AI and just playing rock, paper, scissors with them, okay? You might want to consider doing some buying and selling of things. And the reason you want to do that is that right now it's a bearish economy, meaning a lot of people are getting scared, panicking, maybe selling off their assets for the lower prices. So this is where you could come in, right? So for example, this sword, I bought it for 0.01 and it's max roll. I could then triple my money by selling it for 0.03, and I know that it would be sold for 0.03. Why? Because if we go and browse weapons here, right, we'll see that most of these things are being sold for, let's say, 0.02, 0.03, right? So with the max roll weapon, you could sell it for higher. Just look at this, 289, and it's being sold for 0.03. And you can see my point. I hope you can see my point that you can buy and sell and just spend a lot of time here at the browsing area of this game. You know, snipe. We call it sniping in some games, right? You snipe for weapons that are priced lower than what others would actually pay for it. And that, guys, is one way you could multiply your assets in this game. Okay, so this low to high, let's put high to low, and I'm going to the last page. That's just, you know, crazy idea of going to that troubles and just going to the last page. You know, you might want to not do that. Anyway, so as you can see here, what you want to do is do some price check. Always know if you're getting a good deal, and yeah, sell it for higher price. Trust me, guys, if you just spend enough time doing this buy and sell in the marketplace, you will have enough money to multiply your characters. Like I said, getting that 4 characters first is better than getting a strong weapon like a 4-star weapon. Okay, so one thing that you could also do is browse for characters, right? Check if some characters are being sold for a low price. Snag it. Okay, one thing that you could also check is when you're buying a character, check that you are getting full stamina. If it's a little bit pricier than the recruit price, at least make sure that you are getting stamina that is full so that you get a little bit of that earning, that flow of cash flow going on. Okay, so yeah, that is how you do it. Now, some people might buy characters for this price, 0.45, with the intention of selling them at a high price later on when the price of skill rises, because that might happen as well. So it all depends on how entrepreneurial you are and how you manage your risk, guys. So I've shown you the examples right now about going on with your start, and now let's go and fast forward to time. And for example, we have already run our 7-day staking countdown. This is what you would look. This is how it would look like. Okay, the timer would be done. It wouldn't show up, and you could still stake unclaimed rewards, and this would not reset the timer, and that's a good thing, you know. So you could also unstake it immediately if you need your funds. So for this example, I'm gonna do it for you, although if it wasn't recorded, I would just let it stay there. You know, this has been past way past 7 days, and I haven't just touched it. So you could let it, just simmer there. Now, for this example, like I said, I'm gonna just stake everything from this area so that you would see what happens here. Oh, before I do that, just an example. I could actually click this and, you know, get this tank, reduce it. And the reason I might want to do that, for example, is if the skill that I earned already would be enough to get new characters, to get me my third character, I might not want to, I might want to just tank that tax, because I know for a fact that when I get that new character, right, I would earn more. Okay, so that's the only reason you might want to get this skill. This withdraw it early. I call it early withdrawal method for your earned skill, right? So yeah, you could do that. If it's gonna take you to the next step of earning more, tanking the tax is okay. All right, now I'm gonna claim this unclaimed skill and put it on my staked area here, and we just have to wait a little bit for the transaction to push through, and there you have it. All right, I now have 2.254135 skill here. Now I can unstake this. Okay, I can unstake this. Go back here, click select and unstake, right? And I'm just gonna click this, right? So that everything that's in the wallet is gonna be unstaked. And I just click there. So it means 2.25413511751 skill blah 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 is gonna be added to my existing wallet here. That is 1.420665. Okay, so I'm just gonna click on unstake here, and I just click confirm here. Or I'm just gonna do a little bit of an experiment, guys. I'm gonna put this as 4. Okay, lower it a bit. Gonna just check here if this would work. Confirm. Okay, let's see what happens. By doing that, I am hoping that some kind of trick would happen. But if it doesn't happen, so no harm done. Okay, no harm done. We're just gonna wait for this. Okay, so now I think the transaction has been pushed. It's there. How much did we spend? Okay, we just spent around 11 cents for that. And for the Filipino friends out there, that's just around 5 pesos again. Okay, so there you go. My skill has been put directly to my wallet here. So it's 3.674 skill now. Okay, now let's go back here and just see what happens to the stake. Okay, guys, as you can see, where is the timer? It is nowhere to be found because this has nothing inside in it yet. So what I could do is now attack again. I have 2 options again. I might want to attack just once. And the reason for just attacking once, meaning you attack with just 40 stamina, is because you just want the least amount of money on the stake reward and more money here on the unclaimed area, just for the sake of the reason I mentioned a while ago. You want to put money here or skill here so that you can withdraw it if you need to earlier. You can withdraw it earlier if it takes you to if it gets you your third or fourth character, if it gets you your next tier weapon, if it puts you on ahead of time wherein you could get that tax that you tanked back earlier, so it's no problem. So right now, that's the only way, that's the only reason you want to attack with 40 stamina. But in my case, I don't think I'm gonna need any of those, so I'm just gonna go all in here. And first check, right? This guy's weakness is me. Okay, so just to double check, it's 29 XP. It's a very, very safe attack, right? So I'm just gonna click on 200 and attack it with full force. Now, just to give you an example, how much a level 31 above character would earn with a 4-star weapon. And this is gonna be a good example, of course. So let's see. Later, we're gonna look at the level 11 example and the level 21 example. While waiting here, while waiting for that attack to happen, I'm just gonna check what characters I have for this example. So, I'm sorry, by the way, we don't have a level 11 character anymore. Just level 21, so I'm just gonna have to show you level 21. Anyway, so there we go. Using a full swing, this is how much we earned. So it's now $1.29. And we spent how much skill, I mean BNB, for the gas? So yeah, so it's 0.27 now. So we earned about $1 for this attack, which is, you know, for me, you just don't pick up $1 anywhere just by clicking your mouse. So for me, that's a good thing. That's positive. That's profit. Okay. So yeah. Next lesson here. All right. Next lesson right now is this what we call in-game only skill. As you can see here, it's 0.0435 at the bottom of the list of the skill that you have. And how do we add to this in-game only skill? By the way, guys, in-game only skill could only be used here in the Forge. It used to be that you could use it to recruit characters, but it doesn't work that way anymore, because that's how some of our economic problems appear. I'm sorry, guys. I'm one of the culprits that made multiple accounts, which is, by the way, guys, is very, very fine with the developers. Multiple accounts, it's not bannable. It's okay with the what do you call this, developers. So for this experiment, what I'm gonna do, guys, is get my notepad again and just list this out. 0.0435, 0.0435, and what we're gonna test this time. Okay, let me just check if I can claim. Actually, I can claim this already. So it says here with this tracker, you can claim your level already, and it's gonna be level 31. So before I attack, I'm just gonna click on this, claim my XP. And the reason I'm doing that is because I know in the next tier, okay, I'm gonna earn more. Okay, I'm gonna earn more. I'm gonna earn 7.99 more profit with my attack. So I'm just gonna claim that right now, and then we are going to attack. So there you go. It's now level 32. We've just increased our earning capacity, and with this, guys, with this guy, this is a level 32 with a 2-star weapon, guys. All right. So if you are wondering how a 2-star weapon would perform on this level, well, this is the answer, right? Okay, let's do this. Let's do a full swing attack. Okay, there are different schools of thoughts whether you should attack 1 time or 4 times. It really depends on you. The general consensus is if you got skill, the price of skill is so high that the BNB gas fee is negligible, and especially if you have a high weapon and a high level, you could just use this once 40 stamina attack over and over again. For this example, I'm just gonna use 200, okay? I'm feeling strong right now. So we're just gonna click this. And yeah, I already made a video before, and a lot of people have already made a video min-maxing what kind of stamina you should be using. So it really depends on you. And if you're a busy person, I suggest that you use the maximum stamina that you could use, because you know time is valuable. So let's just wait for this attack to go through. Okay, so here let's just see how much we earned. So yeah, oops, I wish. All right. Yeah, I wish that's the real earnings that we had. But here, yeah, we are in a positive. So profit, you know, why would you be angry if you're in profit? It may not be that big right now, but you know, it might be a different story a month from now, or probably a few weeks from now. So let's take a look here. If this staking bonus is still in effect, because before it used to be that whatever you stake here, the 10% of that would go as an in-game bonus. So just for an experiment, guys, we are gonna try this. 0.1391. The 10% of that is 0.013. So if it works, it should add to this, right? It should be 0.05 or something. So yeah, I'm gonna tank this gas fee just for the sake of this demonstration, guys. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, what else have I not discussed? Yeah, the type of skills that you can use here while waiting for this transaction to push through. And let's see, we just spent around 0.0005. So that's how much it is. And yeah, 0.0435 is still the value here. So right now, that 10% bonus has been negated. So there's no more 10% bonus right now, guys. So yeah, there are other ways to get in-game skill only. Anyway, like I said, there are layers to how you spend skill. And I look at it this way, guys. It has 3 layers. Just going switch to my first account where you can see the example. So here, the total skill that you can see here would be this 3.9545 skill, and it's divided into 3. The next here is the 3.6748 would be your actual MetaMask wallet skill. The withdrawable would pertain to this, your unclaimed skill. Every time you attack, it goes there. It gets pulled. And finally, the in-game skill. The in-game skill would be bonuses from different, you know, promotions from the game. Right now, we've just tested. The 10% bonus has been lifted. It's now gone. So in the future, you might have other ways to put in-game skill. But here's how these skills are spent, all right, in this level. First, if you go to blacksmith, that is the only way you could use your in-game only skill. So if you click on Forge here, okay, if you click on that Forge there, it's gonna get deducted to this 0.254. And I'm gonna just click this for science sake, for experiment's sake. I know this video has already been too long, but you know, you want to start this game better without, you know, having too much errors. Probably I'm hoping that this video would help. Anyway, let's just see. Okay, the elves has just minted our weapon. How much did we spend minting that weapon? So we spent about $50 in peso. That's like in Philippine peso, that's like 25 pesos, and we actually got a good roll. You know, it's a pure breed. As you can see. And 194 over 200, that's not too bad. I mean, oh wait, it's 2 stars, but it has a bad roll. I thought it was 1 star. So it has a bad roll because the maximum amount that you could get on a 2-star is 300. So yeah, let's take a look at our in-game. So in-game got deducted first. What if our in-game skill is not enough, right? For example, our in-game is 0.05. Well, the game would deduct here and then borrow some from the unclaimed skills. So that's what happens, okay? If this is not enough, your in-game skill is not enough, it's gonna borrow from here. And if this is not enough, it's just gonna borrow or deduct from your main skill, from your MetaMask fund. So that's pretty much it, how this skill differences work. So yeah, let me just pause this video and just think about what else have I not included in this tutorial. Yeah, so yeah, I guess I've covered pretty much everything. The final notes would just be, guys, keep on checking the price of skill and you know, just min-max, do your thing, get those 4 characters as fast as you could. You could make more heroes by creating more accounts, and just don't let your stamina go full like this if you can, so that no stamina is being wasted. What else? What else can I say? Well, if the Discord channel has been increased, the cap has been increased, I suggest you join here, and once you get here, just click on your role and all the channels here would open up for you. So yeah, if for example this is not yet accessible for you guys, I'm gonna try to leave my Discord channel here. The only problem is that it's more of Filipino guys in there. This is the first time we're opening it to the English speaking community, so we'll probably need to create an English room here. So I'll just ask my moderators to do that. But just in case, if you get into this channel, go to verification and click this, okay? Click that check mark and all the rooms would just open up, okay? Yeah, go. You could also get some rolls here. So yeah, let's just do final attack before we end, guys. I'm just gonna attack this lightning guy, and while I attack that, a brief explanation of how to use the CB tracker here. So guys, this CB tracker is an open source thing. It means some people can copy this and clone it. So just don't put your seed phrase anywhere, guys. But the thing is, this is how you use this, right? If you have multiple accounts, you could just refresh once in a while. Don't keep on refreshing that. It's gonna create too much request from the Binance network, and it's gonna be not too good for us, okay? It's just wasted resource. So here, just check that you have your characters not maxing out on their stamina. Attack them when they are near, or you know, if you could just catch the exact time that it becomes 200, so that no stamina is being wasted. Anyway, as for the updates of this game, which are things that I'm actually looking forward to, so here we have a new update. It just came out right now. We have some amazing news to share with you on this fine day. Alright, shields are an optional item that will help you defend yourself in the incoming attacks in arena. Various ratings will determine what the stats are on the shields, just like weapon. Okay, they could go from 1 star to 5 stars, and it has defense, etc. So prepare yourself and get ready to purchase this wonderful new NFTs as soon as possible, as there is only a limited amount. We shall see you in the arena to fight out all the quarrels. So I'm gonna have to research this. I don't know where, but I have to research this after this video. Anyway, this game, guys, is being updated almost every day by these devs. That's just my sentiment for this game. I'm still very, you know, bullish with this game. I have high hopes. They're gonna put out marketplace. We are getting some redesigns and, you know, a lot of new art things. And I'm part of the round table here, and this is an insider part of the community. Not everybody can see this area, but as you can see here, you know, there are designs coming up. Just look at this. So there are a lot of updates that's gonna happen in this game, and I'm very excited for those. Anyway, guys, I do hope that this video has put, you know, some of your questions into has put you at ease with your question, right? I hope that this helps you as much as it helped me, and I wish I knew what I've just thought here. I wish I knew that when I was just starting out. So here, I gave it to you. Just enjoy, guys. If you haven't done so yet, please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. This is Dexter from Dexter Plays CH, and give me your comment, guys. How did you find this content? Do you think I should be speaking purely English starting from now in this channel? Or should I just do a double upload? Create an English version and then record another Filipino version. Would that be good? Well, we'll know. I'll wait for your feedback, guys. Peace and much love. The only thing I request is don't skip that ad, please. Thank you very much. I love you. See you